So since this is, I guess, more of a taboo or almost taboo art form, as we discussed before, there is a lot of creepers in this business.
Yeah.
I've experienced that even in the tattoo industry. A lot of people that get into it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
And photography, of course, it's even more so because, number one, especially when you get into, some kinds of photography where nudity is expected, and, these guys, that's all they want to do. And I just heard one of my favorite photographers the other day talking about, I'd never heard this term, but apparently amongst photographers, those kind of people are called GWCs. It's guys with cameras, because they're not really photographers. They have no artistic sense. They're just guys with cameras.
Posing as photographers.
It's been interesting for me to meet some of these people online.
Yeah.
Who will say, hey, yeah, I'm into this style of art too, and they'll send me some pictures that, it's just of their wife or girlfriend naked that has no artistic sensibility at all. Uh-huh. And a 16-year-old girl with an iPhone can do much better photography than these guys, and you're just like, what? And then the first thing they say is, so does your wife model for other photographers? And I'm like, I'm gonna say no, just to be on the safe side. So I think that it's so funny how people don't understand. Like, if you don't have an artistic eye, I suppose there's a lot you can learn, but everything that I do, like, is like the correcting and stuff is all from the color correction and cropping, and everything is all artistic. It's just like I do it by hand. I don't do it all automated.
Right.
And but yeah, so you see so many of these people. So, like, obvious. There's some obvious warning signs, I'm sure. But what were some of the signs? Because I know, like, since I've been posting stuff, my wife has been getting an enormous amount of friend requests from some GWCs
and message requests.
Yeah. But what do you think? Like, if you didn't, okay, so like you're not married to me, and you're interested in getting boudoir photography done, and you're out looking for somebody who's not just, it's got to be a female or something like that. You want somebody who's going to do a good job. What are some of the signs? Obviously the first thing I tell anybody with this or tattooing or anything is always trust your gut.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
Yeah, when people just come right, like, you know nothing about them, they know nothing about you, and they just all of a sudden message you and they're like, hey, you want to come do a shoot or something? Just like very random.
It'd be different if you were out there saying, I'm a model, and please hire me.
Yeah, if I was on some sort of modeling sites or whatever. And even in those situations, typically those sites have a way to contact safely. Mm-hmm. Or a way for those. It
depends. Facebook groups and stuff. It's a lot of it's, especially trade for print groups.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see how that's. Coming from LA and being in that world, I know that a lot of new actors and models, they do a lot of stuff for free. A lot for free.
Sure.
And they trade with
filmmakers and build photographers. Their portfolio and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So. That kind of thing isn't surprising at all or unusual, but the way they go about that kind of
probably the first thing
request.
I would think is like looking up some kind of reference, like other models who have worked with that person.
Yeah, typically there's none.
You can ask my girlfriend.
Usually their Facebook pages are pretty bare, which is kind of a red flag instantly. Yeah. They have strange names.
Yeah.
A lot of times they're from other countries.
Oh yeah.
Or they're
That's not even photographers that are trying to, that's just guys who want you to send a picture.
No, it's just it's all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for a photographer, that's definitely one thing you're going to want to do is find somebody
their work. If they're
not even only their work, but also somebody who, because I've actually heard I've heard professional models talk about how almost 50% of the photographers they've worked with were creepers, and then would say, and some of them I still continue to work with because it's good business. So I mean, that's kind of a, I don't know, is it just a reality of that's just the way the world is? For Boudoir, you're not a professional model, though, so it's not necessarily something you need to put up with. You would want to go find somebody reputable, unless you're trying to break, I mean, you want to anyways, but if you're not trying to break into the modeling business and you're just trying to do something nice for yourself, then yeah, definitely got to find somebody reputable. And
if it's somebody that's local to your area, then
somebody
most
knows
likely somebody else has worked with them.
Right.
And there are just way too many local groups to not say, to not go into those groups. If you haven't found anybody, you should go in those groups and say, hey, has anybody worked with so-and-so? Do you have any reviews or whatever? You can find information.
Before you wind up in a basement.
Way too easily. Exactly.
Lay in the bed, take your clothes off.
It's too easy.
Push your boobs together. That's what I imagine it would be like.
It might be.
It's gonna be me, and they're going, okay. All right, watch out for creepers. That's
Stay away
ours.
from them. We hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up on the video, ring that bell for notifications of our future videos.
Yeah, and don't forget to check out the portfolios on www.artofwallace.com. And if you're in Southern Florida and you want to do a shoot with us, send us some email at info@artofwallace.com. And we're on Instagram and all that stuff.
All the info will be linked in the info below this video.
All right, thanks for watching.
Bye.